Se du lower any effacing. As I think of the infinite, the heart is ever expanding. Your ability to have a spiritual experience is, there's not finite edges around it. What can happen in the spiritual can be beyond our understanding, beyond the laws of physics, the finite mind, what we think is possible or acceptable. Our vessel of knowledge can be beyond that. And the emotional, our mental, our imagination can be beyond what our physical elements express to us in the moment from their physical nature. And emotionally, our heart may be the size of a fist. Our emotional experience, our emotional expression can be really stretched beyond what seems finite, which may be able to seem infinite, which is why those expressions are so important and powerful, and why our experience is not just physical. It's not just physical. We have these other elements to us that charge us with the experience, the possibility of the infinite, the bigger than, the stretching out, the incomprehensible, the knowing that is not finite knowledge, but an experience of the impossible. And what might seem impossible on one plane, there are other planes in which it's not impossible. What may seem finite somewhere may be infinite elsewhere. As they say, it's all, and how you look at something, it's all perspective. So, why am I leaving? I get full and I go out into the world and I have enthusiasm and inspiration and I share it. And sometimes my inspiration is contagious and expanding. And other times I share it and I've given some of it away and I feel perhaps that I have poured some of that water out, perhaps on a plant to let it grow, or shared it with a friend who was thirsty. And the truth is that the amount that we receive in our vessel is never gone. It's never gone. It may be transformed, may have been put somewhere else. That water may be in someone else's body and become part of them, nourishing their cells. That inspiration may become an idea for somebody else, ever expanding in them. So what seemed finite, right? What seemed like a certain amount has the ability to inspire the infinite as well, the experience of the infinite as well. Our fullness can inspire fullness in others. Is that what I need to do? Maybe I need to be coming back and forth. Maybe I need to be sharing it, the fullness, and experiencing the emptying, what seems like emptying, but really is sharing or expanding. Perhaps it only seems as though it's emptying. And the emptying of that vessel may be necessary for me to have that experience of wanting to come back, to return. Our loneliness, our emptiness are only a call, a cry for us to come toward love, to join love, to invite love, to reach out for love, to reach out with love. So I can say to myself, that makes a lot of sense. I feel a lot more comfortable now. I feel okay coming in and out of the moment, knowing that I am going to be sharing it. So, as I'm feeling like I'm wanting to be in this moment, I noticed I had just left, just left it. I heard something. And even though I was enjoying where I was, I left. And so I'm wanting to come back to this moment, and wanting is a start. It's like a direction. It's like a turn signal or the arrow. Actually, it starts out with the arrow. The light. You get the green arrow or the green light. Okay, wanting to. And then I put my turn signal on. It's like, okay, now I'm intending to turn. I see that I can turn. I want to turn. There's the light. And here's my turn signal. I'm going to take that turn. I'm going to take that green light. I'm going to go. The foot is on the gas. Some kind of intention. Some kind of allowing. Some kind of co-creation, right? So here's the moment. It's a green light. And there's the connection, right? The connection is when, like, I get activated in that moment. Or toward that moment. My foot is going to move to the gas. I'm going to put my turn signal on. I'm going to get in my car. I'm going to turn the ignition on. I'm going to get on the bus. I'm going to participate in this moment. And so, wanting that, noticing that I left, of course, you never leave. You're always there. Always there. It's even an illusion that we've gone, that we've left, right? Part of us, our consciousness maybe isn't there. That's really what we're talking about, right? Because there is even no here and there, no true here or there. So wanting to return to the moment, noticing I left the moment, my intention, my action often is I close my eyes. I close my eyes and take a breath. When I do that, I'm intending to connect, right? Something about that is saying, okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop being disconnected. And I may have to disconnect from whatever's going on right there, right? Whatever is going on in my world, my external world. Because I don't feel connected to it anyway, right? It's going on. I'm distracted by it. I'm affected by it. It's reacting. I'm acting. It's reacting. I'm not feeling a deep connection. I'm not coming from a place of deep soul connection, deep love with the moment. So I'm wanting to connect deeper. And for me, one of the easiest ways to do that is to start to get into my body, to close my eyes,